Up first here, Bankman-Fried faces down roomful of futures industry insiders at CFTC Roundtable. At the CFTC Roundtable on Non-Intermediation, FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried talked about the FTX.US application to offer margin product clearing, including crypto-based products, without the need for a futures commission merchant intermediary. He answered questions and addressed issues from the 31 industry professionals in attendance. Many participants felt that the proposed new technology was not an us versus them situation, and that more regulatory framework was needed for this new trading model. Joe Chasuski of Pantera Capital said that just 6 or 8 clearinghouses dominate the market at present, so new competition would not be out of place. According to Hillary Allen, a professor of law at American University, crypto margins are something we don't know much about. Allison Lurton of the Futures Industry Association noted that the current regulated system for FCMs is highly prescriptive due to the central role FCMs play in the system. Many rules and regulations would need to be rewritten and to accommodate a proposed non-intermediated trading system. Christine Parker of Coinbase noted that it can be difficult to gauge what features a retail trader in the cryptocurrency space would want in a market, as trading patterns for digital assets do not tend to follow traditional commodities. Parker's comments came in regards to the company's experience with trading options abroad, which was cited as being superior to those available in the United States. Not surprising at all. The US has much to be desired in terms of trading and crypto in general. Several people also pointed out that the current system differs from the automated solution FTX is proposing in intentional ways. The framework for 24-hour clearing already exists, Lurton and others pointed out, but there are reasons not to use it. The proposed trading algorithm would have to respond to unexpected situations, Allen said, noting that this is not what algorithms do, but rather what regulators are for. Todd Phillips of the Center for American Progress suggested that the role of the CFTC is to make sure investment products are appropriate for consumers and that possible round-the-clock clearing isn't something retail investors should get into. Bankman-Fried took exception to this suggestion, calling it condescending and saying that a lot of people know more about margined trading than the people in the room. So that may or may not be true. Robert Steigerwald, moderator of the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, said that he was expecting the discussion to be much more heated later in the 6.5-hour session. So there's that. More and more on regulation. Up next here, Binance Signs MOU with Kazakhstan to further crypto adoption and regulation. Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Kazakhstan to promote the development of the virtual asset market in the Central Asian country. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, and representatives from Kazakhstan's Ministry of Digital Development, Innovations, and Aerospace Industry signed an MOU on Wednesday. This meeting took place during Changpeng Zhao's official visit to the country, during which he also met with Kazakh President Tokayev, First Deputy Chief of Staff Timur, and Bagdat Musin, the minister overseeing the country's digital innovation strategy. Here is a tweet out from CZ Binance, just a picture right there. Binance and the Ministry of Digital Development, Innovations, and Aerospace Industry of Kazakhstan will work together to develop legislative guidelines and regulatory policies for crypto assets, as well as integrate banking infrastructure within the cryptocurrency market and facilitate the development of blockchain technology. Since absorbing Chinese mining capacity following Beijing's wholesale crackdown on the industry, Kazakhstan has emerged as a pivotal player in the Bitcoin economy. Capitalizing on cheap, abundant fuel and favorable regulatory conditions, Chinese Bitcoin mining companies Canaan and BTC.com have moved their operations to the country. We read a lot about that a while ago when the migration actually happened. People appear to be having a good bit of success they were having a good bit of success, I should say, in Kazakhstan at first. It says here, however, it appears that Kazakhstan's Bitcoin mining surge was unsustainable as the influx of miners strained the country's energy supply and prompted the government to reduce their access to power. Earlier this month, the government announced that all Bitcoin miners would be required to submit comprehensive reports on their power consumption. So at first, it seemed like it was a good idea. A lot of people migrated to Kazakhstan in order to continue to do crypto mining. Now it seems like, they may be facing some road bumps. We'll see more how that develops. Up next here, JP Morgan places BTC fair price at $38K, declares crypto a preferred alternative investment. JP Morgan analysts believe that Bitcoin's fair price is currently 28% higher than its current market value at around $38,000. They attribute this to the market correction that took place last month, which they believe was simply capitulation compared to the sell-off that took place in January and February. A bank investor's note placed Bitcoin's fair value at around $43,000 in February. It noted that crypto has surpassed real estate as a preferred alternative investment for the bank, along with hedge funds. VC funding has not dried up post-Terra's collapse. In fact, of the $25 billion in VC funding year to date, almost $4 billion came after Terra. It is likely that VC funding will continue and a long winter similar to 2018 and 2019 will be averted. VC funding would be important to keeping the crypto market afloat during tough times, it added. On Wednesday, two major venture firms in the cryptocurrency space announced new fund closings. Andreessen Horowitz announced the closing of its fourth cryptocurrency fund at $4.5 billion, while NGC Ventures launched its third blockchain fund with $100 million raised from investors. These closings highlight the ongoing interest and commitment from venture capitalists in the cryptocurrency space despite the current market conditions. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, has repeatedly expressed his personal antipathy toward cryptocurrency. He has called it a fraud, but the bank itself has taken a more practical stance. JP Morgan became the first major bank in the metaverse earlier this year. Dimon has praised cryptocurrency for its ability to facilitate cross-border payments. Seems a little interesting of a comment to make when you're calling it a fraud. That is what it is. I think it's awesome that venture capitalists are still putting money into the space. I think it speaks volumes to cryptocurrency, the whole digital asset ecosystem, and how much it's going to continue to grow despite being in this market at this point. Up next here, Google seeks fresh talent to lead global Web3 team. Google is now looking for a full-time candidate to lead its global Web3 marketing strategies after establishing a Web3 team under Google Cloud on May 6th. The Google Cloud division has an open position for head of product marketing who will be responsible for promoting awareness of Google Cloud's Web3 initiatives and eventually increasing customer demand for related offerings. In an email to employees, Amit Zaveri, vice president at Google Cloud, shared his vision to make Google Cloud the first choice for developers in Web3. Zaveri said that while the world is still early in its embrace of Web3, it is a market that is already demonstrating tremendous potential, with many customers asking Google to increase its support for Web3 and crypto-related technologies. Not surprising at all. Google is a huge innovator in the tech space. I'm not surprised people are wanting crypto from them. The key responsibilities of his role include leading marketing initiatives and creating annual plans for Web3. In addition, this role is responsible for driving awareness across different segments of the Web3 audience. The job is located in New York, San Francisco, Seattle, and Sunnyvale. Google has been known to create and discard numerous in-house initiatives, but this is Google's first attempt at delving into Web 3.0. Gavin Wood, founder of Polkadot, spoke with Cointelegraph about the evolution of Web3 at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting 2022. Wood believes that Web3 applications don't need to evolve much beyond their current usage, but says that this could change in the future. Wood went on to explain how Web3 is pushing the conversation beyond Bitcoin, smart contracts, and decentralized finance into the underlying technology that powers the world of crypto. So, if any of you are interested in that position at Google, it will be available. I think that is very smart. I think, again, if you don't adapt, move on with the times, grow, pivot, change what you're doing, just move on, with the world, which I think Google has done a great job of doing, so I think that they will give the people what they want. Up next here, exchanges show initial support to Terra revival by listing a new Luna token. Crypto trading platforms are beginning to show support for the revival of the Terra network by listing its brand new token, Luna. This is a positive sign for the future of the network, which collapsed earlier this year. The HIT BTC exchange announced on Wednesday that Terra's new chain token, Luna, will be available on its platform on May 27th. Terraform Labs is set to relaunch its protocol this Friday, replacing the old chain known as Terra Classic with the new one called Terra or Terra 2.0. Unlike a fork, the new chain will start from scratch, for example, the Genesis block, and won't share any history with Terra Classic. This news comes as Terraform Labs prepares to make the switch. The new Terra's token will be named LU. The old token, referred to as Luna Classic or LUNC, will be replaced by this new token. As Do Kwon, CEO of Terraform Labs, proposed in mid-May, he suggested creating a new Terra chain without Terra's algorithmic stablecoin, Terra USD or UST, suggesting Luna airdrops across LUNC stakers and holders, UST holders, and Terra Classic app developers. This proposal to revive Terra as Terra 2.0 received immediate support from the community, with 91% of Terra validators voting in favor as of May 18th. The community poll is still ongoing, with 67% of voters currently supporting the revival. After Terraform Labs halted the Terra blockchain on May 12th due to a massive network crash, Terra's revival comes with the Luna token plummeting to as low as 99% and UST losing its 1-to-1 peg value to the United States dollar. It appears that HIT BTC is not the only crypto exchanges looking to cooperate with Terraform Labs in the wake of the UST and Luna debacle. Following Terra's successful rebirth vote, Binance Crypto Exchange announced that it will be working closely with the Terra team on the recovery plan to help impacted users on Binance. On Friday, May 20th, Coinbase Cloud announced that it would suspend support for Terra and all potential Terra chains in the near future. This announcement comes after Coinbase recently delisted the wrapped Luna token and Ethereum token representing Luna. Terraform Labs CEO denied reports that he had been in touch with any major South Korean crypto exchanges regarding the listing of the new Luna token. He stated that any such reports were false and that the company has no plans to list the token on any exchanges at this time. So, if you were affected by the Luna crash, I'm curious to know if you guys will be partaking in this new token, what your guys' thoughts are on this. Do you think this is a good idea to help rebuild their network or not? Let me know in the comments below. Last but not least here, Open Ethereum. Open Ethereum support ends with the merge fast approaching. The merge that has been put off. Open Ethereum, one of the most popular Ethereum clients, has ended support for its software in preparation for the upcoming Ethereum merge. Open Ethereum is a client software used to interact with the Ethereum network. It allows anyone to create an Ethereum node to mine Ether. Currently, Open Ethereum uses a proof-of-work consensus mechanism. The Open Ethereum team explained in a Twitter thread that the merge is approaching and the legacy codebase is becoming increasingly difficult to manage due to its age, so it is the right time to end support. Parity Technologies used to own the project, but it transitioned ownership to the Open Ethereum Decentralized Autonomous Organization in December of 2019. Parity Technologies wrote that they wanted to ensure that the code base is maintained and would be useful for the community for a long time. However, the Open Ethereum team believes that the usefulness of the code base has come to an end and look forward to the next phase of clean, green, and massively scalable blockchain infrastructure. The Open Ethereum team noted the importance of well-documented clients to help users navigate the upcoming merge and successful shift to proof of stake. They directed users to change to other clients such as Nethermind or Aragon. The upgrade to the Ethereum blockchain, which will merge the exciting proof of stake Beacon chain launched in December of 2020 into the current proof of work mainnet, is called the merge. This will allow the network to validate transactions using both proof of work and proof of stake. The planned upgrade, which has been delayed multiple times, which was first proposed in 2016, has seen constant delays and was originally scheduled for deployment in 2019. However, delays have pushed the estimated date of the merge back to mid-2022. If everything goes according to plan, Ethereum's Repston testnet merge will take place in August 2022, according to developer Preston Van Loon. So we will see. We will continue to keep you guys updated as more news develops on that. We'll see if that actually happens. That is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment on what you want to see in a future video, and we'll see you next time.